Now you will watch methodology of a multi-story building construction, which is a frame structure building. Overview. There is a level surface, marking is done, and then excavation of foundation is done. Once the excavation of isolated footing is done, then lean concrete is done and steel and formwork is done for foundation. Column steel is installed and concrete is poured in the foundations. Then starters for columns are casted and steel for columns is installed. Backfilling is done and shuttering is done for columns. Once the shuttering is done, pouring of concrete is done in the columns, and the next day shuttering is removed. Curing is done, and then scaffolding works are done for slab. Then shuttering work is done for beams and slab, and steel is installed for beams and slab. Once this is finalized with electrical works, then concrete is poured in the slab. In the first floor, then for first floor, steel for columns are installed and shuttering is done. Concrete is poured in the columns and shuttering is removed. The same procedure which was done on the ground floor is repeated on the top floor. The only difference is the height increases. This is a frame structure building. Now we will have a close look on the process. Excavation of a column is done. This is an isolated footing. Lean is done. After the lean, steel is installed for columns and foundations. Formwork is done for foundation and concrete is poured. Once the concrete is poured, starter for columns are installed and steel for columns are installed from foundation to first floor, ground floor. Shuttering is installed for columns and properly calibrated for verticality. You can watch the steel inside the shuttering. There is a cover maintained and then concrete is poured in the columns as per the specifications. Once the steel is poured, next day the shuttering is removed. Scaffolding and shuttering for columns and beams are done like this, and beam steel installed first and then steel for slab is installed as per the bar bending schedule, which is prepared by quantity surveyor from drawings, and then the concrete is poured as per specifications. For first floor, the same procedure is repeated again. Steel of column, shuttering, concrete pouring, shuttering and scaffolding for slab. And now we will check the reinforcement details. Foundation reinforcement. There are main bars and there are distribution bars. You can see very closely the steel for column, the rings placement, the spacing placement. These are as per structural drawings designed by structural engineer. It is as per load calculations. On first floor, at a corner, this will be the joint. The beam size may vary as per the load calculations of the designer. The labs are given, the ring spacing can change. The beams takes the load of slab. This is on the first floor junction. It is not the corner, it's a junction. You can watch the main beam is of more depth than the side beams which are resting on that main beam. This is first floor central junction. You can see this, that the main beam which is taking the load of all the beams and the slab is more in size and depth than the other beams. So this is all work of designer which is already there. You just need to understand that this is how things are working, because you will plan the activities, and what activities you are planned, you will use the quantities given by quantity surveyor. You cannot calculate the steel bar bending schedule, how much steel you are using at which stage of your plan. So quantity surveying job, drawing job, advanced using data on advanced level of Excel, all these things are mandatory in order to plan good. You must understand these things. You will not do these bar bending schedule, but you have to understand these things, that how the construction actually is done in the field. I hope that this video will clarify that for planning engineer job, quantity surveying skills, advanced Excel skills, and the latest tool for drawings, Revit, is mandatory nowadays.